I was lucky to have had a lot of experience before Family Affair as a child actor. However, Family Affair was a big springboard for my career, of course. Brian Keith and I had met the winter before in 1965 when I was doing a movie called The Russians Are Coming, The Russians Are Coming. I played the little boy who fell off the steeple at the end and came sliding down the steeple and got stuck with my belt. And John, what was his name? I just remember John, big, burly, masculine Russian guy, comes up and takes me off and saves America and Russia from the Second World War. Brian and I and Jonathan Winters and Brian took my mother and I out to dinner on our per diem money, or their per diem money. And actually, Brian paid because Jonathan didn't want to pay. He invited us all, and Brian paid. And from then on, Brian and I played baseball after the day's filming. Brian I believe he had just adopted some children. And my mother was mother to, at the time, 7 kids, and pregnant with, not yet pregnant, but with 7 kids and getting ready to be pregnant with the last number 8. And I had a great time, and Brian would come up to my mother after the show, knock on my motel room door and say, "Can Johnny Whitaker come out to play?" And so I would come out and we'd play baseball, and kind of took away some homesickness that Brian had for his new kids that he had adopted. And I became a pseudo son and he became a pseudo dad, at least for a little while.